Hey, Latte. Hey, baby. How are you today? How are you doing? Hold on, Latte. Let me get my You're the only one in here right now, so let me just get my light fixture right. How you doing, darling? How are you today? Come on in. I'm doing okay. We're supposed to have a bad rainstorm here today and tomorrow. Oof. I don't like all that storming. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I know about it because they were saying something about it all week. Hey, Robert, how are you? Seems like this week going fast, right, y'all? Yes. Everybody come on in. I want to talk about the Ramika case. Let's do an update on it. Because, y'all, I'm so confused on a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I missed my girl live last night, but I did go back and watch her replay this morning. It been raining all week in here in South. Oh, real? Oh, you in Texas? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That rain, boy, I tell you. It can be something else. Hey, open book. Do you like rain, Latte? I like when it rain. It's soothing and and stuff. But oh Lord, all week I don't know about all that. But I but I do like when it rain. I do like when it rain. Cause I think fall started this Monday. Yep, it started this Monday. I love the rain too. Yeah, I like the rain. Um, okay, Latte. Okay. I like it, but not for no whole week. Ooh, Lord. Not for no whole week. So did y'all hear anything about the update with the Ramika case, y'all? Cause y'all, I don't know what to believe no more. I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't know what to believe no more. I know my girl, the messy sweet over there, she went live on last night, but I missed her live because I went to bed early, y'all. Oh my God, I must have been tired. I went to bed early, but I did watch her replay. I just love her. Ooh, Lord, she's something else on it. Oh my God, she's something else. She tell it like it is. Yeah, I watch him too. I might pull up play one of his, because he dropped one, I think, this morning too. Yeah, he dropped a video this morning. Yeah, so I'll probably pull up on one of his videos. He did a video. I watched his replay this morning too. And I watched the other my other friend. Um Hey Auntie Tracy, how are you? Yeah, I like him. He cool, right, Latte? I like him. I like him. He cool. Yeah, I like him. He a cool dude. So y'all, I don't know what to believe. So let's just get into this video and y'all tell me, what do y'all think? I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just so many flicked stories with this situation. I don't know. I just wish that the mother could get justice for her daughter. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. I just feel like maybe at this time, maybe the mom need to go retrieve an attorney, and the attorney can get that video. That video that ain't nobody seen yet. Her attorney can retrieve that video because he's funny with his commentary. Yes, yes, he is. Yes, he really is. I don't know. So let's just get into the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. My Lord, my Lord. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
You did none of the above. Want to know why when she
Let me know if y'all can hear it. Put a one.
how did she just walk away? How when they told you that he had her in the headlock, how did he even walk away? Why did they was so easy to walk away? They tell me, look at the video, they bumping fences. I don't know about any of that because I really can't even focus.
Cook County State's Attorney's Office to look at this case yet again, and we'll get to what the state's attorney is saying about this. But Romika Blackman, she just said goodbye to her 6-year-old son. She gave him a kiss and told him to have a great day in first grade. Moments later, she was shot 3 times. One of those bullets hit her in the face. Blackman worked 2 jobs and was in school to be an RN. Now her family is asking, why is the woman who pulled the trigger still free?
Person with a gun, 2200 South State. You got a female black, light complexion, green tracksuit, has a gun. Fighting with another female black, dark complexion.
So let's walk through this together. Police scanner audio reveals that a fight broke out, followed by reports of a woman seen with a gun. The incident happened after 9 in the morning on September 8th at Cermak State. 31-year-old Romika Blackman got into a physical altercation with another woman. Both of them share a child with the same man. He was also present at that scene.
Because y'all, let me tell you what's confusing to me. All right, the news people saying a fight broke out. Okay, we know sometimes when they say a fight, it can be verbal. You know what I'm saying? They can mean that it's a fight too, verbal. Okay, but neither here nor there. We was not there. We don't know, right? But what I'm saying is, if by any chance, y'all, now hear me out, by any chance, if a fight did break out and it turned physical between the both of these women, right? Still another question. Why did Holly go for her weapon? Why? That's still a question need to be asked. Okay? Because we don't know if she physically had a fight with her or not, right? We going by what the news people is saying, right? Because evidently this is what Chicago police told the news people. So this is what they're reporting, right? So correct me if I'm wrong or right. Because they're not going to put out nothing if they haven't spoke to the police department. The same thing here. The news people here put out what they've been told from the authorities, right? Not saying it's always true, because we know that's lies. We have many cases here where I live at, that it was not true. And the family knew it wasn't true. And the family did not let up because they knew it was not true. Right? Now, what I do know, it is a video of them two. Was the video of them two fighting? What is it? Because I'm trying to understand, is they hiding something from Mika's mother? Or is they doing this to protect? They hiding something from Mika's mother and they trying to protect Holly? Like, it's so many questions to be asked, y'all. Like, I'm just being real. It is so many questions to be asked. Thanks, Open Book. Because why are y'all hiding that video? Come on, let's be real, y'all, in these comments. Let's be real. Why is they hiding that video? Why? Because I'm speaking hypothetically now, okay? Because if they bring that video out, is they saying that Holly may be in the wrong according to their video, and it may start an uproar in the community? Now, are they saying by watching that video that they watched was the reason why they let Holly go and then press charges? Okay, well, if that's true, then let the video come out. Even if you don't want the community to see the video, and that is understandable, because if y'all still doing an investigation, maybe y'all don't want the community to see the video, and that's totally understandable. But why can't Holly's mother see this video? Come on, let's be real. I think it's both, Royal D, to be honest. Yeah. I believe they're hiding something from Ramika's mom. They don't want it to be out, Royal D. I do believe all of this. It's all of this. It's something ain't right. Because why the fuck that girl mother cannot see that video to put this woman at ease? This is about her fucking daughter. Why they can't just, if they don't want nobody to see it, I will totally, completely understand that. But why can't they show the mother, bring her down to the police department and show her that video? It ain't adding up to me. Something's not right. I don't know if Holly and Carlos, they know some high authorities. They got some good money. If Holly got somebody in her family that's in law enforcement, like what is really going on here? What is really going on? And again, if a fight did break out, the key question is, why did Holly go get her weapon? If they was fighting hands on, they was both fighting with their hands, why did Holly go get her weapon? Why? That's still a question got to be asked. That's still a question got to be asked. And that is a key question right there. And I'm not even into law enforcement, but that's a key question. Why did she go get her weapon? Now, we do know that Carlos did scream out and say she got her weapon. You know what I'm saying? She got her pow-pow. She got her pow-pow. He said that to the Ramika girl. So was that telling Holly then, go get it, come back and do what you do? Did Ramika really put hands on her, meaning beat the hell out of her, and she was getting the best of her, and that's why Carlos said what he said? Like, come on, this shit ain't adding up, y'all. Like, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Now they can get some footage from another nearby place. Girl, let me tell you something. If that shit would have happened here, these motherfuckers, the families would have rocked the fuck out. They would have did everything in their power, like you said, open book. They would have went to them stores. They would have got their... Let me tell you something. When an incident happened to my son, I'm not going to get all into it. When an incident happened to my son, oh, baby, let me tell you something. All right? The detectives made that motherfucking store open up after 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay? The guy was like, I'm asleep. He got a warrant from the judge, made him open that motherfucking store. And they got that motherfucking footage. Okay? And the next day, being I was cool with the guy in the store, he showed me the footage. Hello? He showed me the footage before I even seen the footage from the detectives. Because I was cool with the guy in the store. And he knew that was my son. Okay? Like, this is really crazy. This just don't... What's up, Miss Lady? What's going on, my love? Exactly. Holly had no business being there in the first place. Right. It ain't right. Something ain't right. Let's get more into this video, y'all.
The other woman pulled out a gun and shot Blackman, then admitted to it in a video recorded at the scene and widely shared on social media. Before the shooting, Blackman dropped off her son just steps away from a South Loop school. Her final social media post was a photo that you see right there of a handwritten note that she packed in his lunchbox. He turned 7 years old in a few days. Instead of party planning, his grandmother is trying to figure out how to explain that his mother won't be there to celebrate.
I want to know how did she just walk away? How? When they told you that he had her in the headlock, how did he even walk away? Why did they was so easy to walk away? They tell me, look at the video, they bumping fences. I don't know about any of that because I really can't even focus.
So just to clear this up so it makes even more sense, that woman that she's talking about filed protective orders against Blackman dating back to December of last year. And as recently as this summer, the family believes it was all done to create a paper trail against Blackman. In the video, the shooter did say she had a concealed.
Did you hear what she said? I said that, y'all, in the beginning. She knew what she was doing. She was doing all this stuff to have a paper trail, not because Mika was really fucking with her, okay? She wanted to have that paper trail, so when she used that weapon, she had something to cover herself. That's why she did that paper trail. But again, Mika didn't know that they was doing all this stuff to her, recording her, keeping receipts on her. She probably didn't even know all this stuff because Mika probably been doing the same thing as they was doing to her. Because we know, again, I told y'all, narcissists does stuff like that. They keep paper trails, okay? They may tell you, well, baby, we're going to keep this paper trail because the blah, blah, blah. No, they keep it for their own use, okay? And he knew that. He told Holly, yeah, Holly, get your paperwork together, keep your paper trail, you know, because if you got to use this, now I'm speaking how I feel, what I feel like he told that little Holly girl. Because if you got to do this, you got to do this, you got paper trail. You know, we behind you. You know, the police will be behind you and all this stuff. Like, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. This is weird. This is very weird, I'm telling you.
To carry license. She was taken into custody by police, but later released. As for Blackman, her family says she was unarmed and there was no reason for her to be shot.
You had an opportunity to walk away, to call the police, to turn around and get in your car and drive off. You did none of the above.
And of course, we did reach out to the Cook County State's Attorney's Office on this to get the status of the case. And this is their statement. After an initial review of the evidence presented by police, there's insufficient information to make a charging decision at this time. We will continue working with the Chicago Police Department as the investigation proceeds and remain committed to pursuing justice for everyone in our communities. The family is also questioning how the case was handled from the very beginning. When you look at that video that was posted.
And you, Miss Lady, I definitely agree with you. You can tell Carlos been setting her up. Yes, and that's what narcissists do to you. They already got the stage set. They got everything set, all the recordings, all your text messages. You know, they will come and stalk you wherever you at. This, you know, to start shit with you, and start recording you, because in your mind you're not really knowing what they're doing to you. Narcissists like to confuse you. Okay, and that's what he was doing to this girl. He was confusing her. He was going to her work site, meeting her at the nail salon, chasing her down the fucking street. He was doing all kind of shit to her. He was confusing her fucking mind, you know. And narcissists like to confuse you because your mind gets so messed up until you don't know if you're going or coming when you're dealing with a narcissist. And ask me how I know. I know because I dealt with one. And you will become thinking you're the crazy one. Because you don't understand at that point, in that moment, what they really are doing to you. And she didn't know this. She didn't know this. Hey, Miss Hill. I'm so confused why they wanted her gone. Baby, a narcissist, honey, they'll do anything. Anything. I'm going to leave it as that. Anything. And see, Miss Hill, you new to my chat, right? But I love you because you be coming with some key points. But people has been coming in my chat for a while. They know that I get deep into narcissistic behavior, right? So narcissists start to building up what they're gonna do, right? And then they get their little codependence, you know, to help them, you know, set the stage of how they're gonna do it, what they're gonna do. They'll get together. Yeah, now you know you record this when she say this, you know, when you say this, you know, and she say this, you click on your recording and you record her. You know, they set the stage. They know how to do that. Narcissists know how to do that. They know how to do everything. Okay. And like I said, Ramika didn't know who she was dealing with. She just thought, you know, he was toxic, you know, but he was beyond toxic. He was beyond toxic. This man was a stone cold narcissist. Okay. And he knew everything he was doing. everything he was doing. And I wish that, you know, she would have been sending her mother's recordings and, you know, and things like that, or maybe, you know, giving some things to her co-worker. And again, everybody don't think the same. You know what I'm saying? Does anyone remember the name of that school where the son went to? Open book. Go back to Key's live. He showed it. And that short that he did that day that I told you about, he got it in that live. The school name is in that live. In that short that he did, I mean. It's in that short. Let's see. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. I don't remember. I just told her where to go find that. What's up, Joanne? Yeah, it's in that live. That well, not the live, but the short, because he stopped right by that school and he showed the school name. So it's in that short that he did. If you can go look at it again, you probably will be able to see it.
Posted on social media. It actually took witnesses to tell police who the shooter was in this case. Blackman's mom says she called the state's attorney's office, and so far, she hasn't heard anything back.
Ain't that strange, y'all? Ain't that strange, y'all? She have not heard nothing back to put this mother heart at peace just a little bit. Just put this lady heart at peace a little bit. Don't be so cold-hearted towards this woman. Even though it was a restraining order out against her daughter, still don't be so cold-hearted to this family, especially the mother. Give this mother some type of comfort, some type of peace, some type of respect. This is cruel. This is very, very cruel. So the baby daddy is hiding. It seems like he's hiding me, Miss Hill. Yes. Yes. It's very strange. Yeah, it is. It's very strange. It's very strange because, again, if they say that they was fighting, okay, right? Because that's what the news people just stated out their mouth, that they was fighting, okay, which we really don't know. We just heard it from the news people because we wasn't there. We have not seen the video. Was they verbally fighting towards each other, or was they putting hands on each other? Okay, now, I'm going to give you my opinion about it. I do believe they was physically fighting. I do believe that. Right? And they was verbally fighting before they became physical. That could be a very much so possibility. But my thing is, if they was fighting, what made Holly go get her weapon and come back and discharge it on this woman if this woman did not have no weapon, nothing to hurt Holly with? That's what I'm saying. And that's what needed to be looked into. Even though it was a restraining order there. Right? And then another thing that needed to be looked at, who was on that scene first? Who was there? Did she drop her daughter off in peace? And Holly and the father was sitting there already when she dropped the daughter off? That's another thing to look at. These are some big issues to look at. And I'm not even a goddamn police officer, but I got common sense, because it only takes common sense. You ain't got to go to law school to have common sense. You don't have to go to college to have common sense. It's just common sense about a lot of things. And I understand they trying to say they're doing their investigation. That's what they say, but that's not. Child, please, let me shut up. Hold on, y'all. Let's finish listening.
To raise something.
Hey, Miss J, what's going on, my girl?
Give me loud and clear. The devil can't
So
take
you
what
all
you
think confusion may be.
You hear me? You will have no guilt.
You know what, Miss Lady? We don't know nothing at this point. Everything is open at this point. Hey, and that's a possibility too. That's a possibility. His name is Erwin Johnson. That we can reach while the law enforcement is not investigating like they should. Open book. Did you see Miss Lady comment? I think they was waiting, knowing she was going to come through there. I believe that too, open book. Yep, I believe that. Damn, y'all coming through with the comments. I'm meant to say open book because the posting on Facebook is. Y'all, it's just so many questions to be asked. Like so many questions. Like I just Like, it's two key things that really need to be asked, and I wish that it could really be asked. What made her get her weapon? What made her draw her weapon? What made her go to that car, come back with her weapon, and draw her weapon? What made her do that? If they was physically fighting each other, right? What made her go get the weapon? Now, the only thing I could think of that made her get that weapon, if they was physically fighting, did Meek get the best of her? Was Meek whipping that ass, and she couldn't take that ass whipping? Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it, because that's the only thing I think of, right? And that's still not an excuse. That's not an excuse, because you was licensed to carry. Because was you there before she pulled up with her baby and dropped her baby off to school? I don't give a fuck if Carlos did live in that fucking area. Okay? Now, the mother says that she did not block Holly car off. That's what the mother stated, that she did not block the car off. I don't know. I was not there, but the mother stated that. And another thing that I feel is so suspicious, why did Carlos call the mother and tell the mother it was all my fault? But then after that, you don't want to talk about it no more. Why didn't you explain to the mother, a grieving mother, why it was your fault? Because if someone called me and said, oh my God, your daughter, your son, but it was my fault, what the fuck do you mean? Because I'm going to question you at that moment. Because, bitch, I'm going to put my mind together. I know my mind fucked up right now, but I'm going to put it together because I need to know why it was your fault. What do you mean by this statement here? And on top of, I'm going to record you. But see, at that moment, the mother wasn't even thinking to record him or anything. Because she was at the hospital, she stayed with her baby.
You will have no shame. You will have no weight. You will have no
the male last name and his favorite.
He's going to literally lift his pain up.
And
what was supposed to hurt you is literally.
That's a good question, Miss Lady.
You will end up being a help to women whose kids have been taken.
Turn your show.
You're going to be a blessing to so many people, into her sisters and her son. Don't worry about it. God got this house. Everybody stretch your hands this way. We cover this family. We cover this house.
That's what you think, Miss Hill? That could be a possibility too, Miss Hill. Like I said, I'm glad y'all is, coming through with the comments, because y'all comments make sense. And Miss Hill, that could have been something important too. That could have been a key factor. And another thing too, y'all, let's be clear. Did the cameras catch everything from the beginning? Did those cameras out there catch everything? Did it start right there, or did it start somewhere else and ended up there, and that camera only caught where it ended up at? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because a fight can start 3-4 houses down and end up at the next 6 houses down. That's not where it really started at. But that's where the cops pick it up at, because that's where the camera's at. And maybe where it started at, it wasn't no cameras. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm just throwing stuff out here because I really don't know. Good morning, Miss D in chat. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? Right, Miss D. Facts. When it all unfolds, we will see. It's something deep going on with this story. Yeah, something ain't adding up. It just ain't adding up to me. I think Holly wanted to start something with Romika, and it's not a reason to pow her. She was jealous of the family and Romika and Carlos had, and she wanted that. Yep. Yeah. Cause y'all know how that shit go when motherfuckers want your ass out the way. Come on now. We know how that shit go. Hold on, y'all. Let me text my son 1 second.
We ask that you shield them, hold them up, rebuke stress and anger. Now let them grieve properly. When they wipe their tears, put a praise on their lips. Tisha would say, God, I don't understand, but I still trust you.
Amen.
And I thank you for the time that you gave us. And we give you glory, honor, and praise. And it's in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Come on. I got you.
Yes, Lord. Justice for Mimi.
Yes.
Justice for Romika.
You gonna help me? Come on, everybody.
I'm gonna go to Keys live, y'all, because I want to play his video that he did this morning. I just feel like I just feel like it's off. I just feel like it's off. And again, you know, yeah, they probably did have a fight verbally and physically. But the point is, again, why did she pull out her weapon? What made her pull her weapon out? What made her do that? Yeah. What made her do that? That's a question to ask. Now I'm gonna play this video here that
witness look like. So I got Rosie Perez standing in for the witness. Come on, talk to us. What you say?
I like Keys. Him and Messy Sweet
fits like a cup and traps leaks.
They are my people.
Keep it dry, guys.
When we hit that first 1 million in sales in our first year of business, it was surreal. This is definitely going to be a thing.
It's just so many twists and turns in this.
You wake up early in the morning and start shit. Even though you playing right here, this is skit. You wake up early in the morning just to be on bullshit. You put your robe on, you put your gun in your robe, and you walk around the house talking shit. You just told on yourself. Your friends say, "Why you calling me so early?" What you say? Hold on.
Thank you,
what?
Please answer the phone. Why are you calling me so early?
So I just got into a fight.
Oh.
And I beat that whole ass. That hoe kept trying.
Look at her, y'all. She drama. Did you hear her? She called her friend so early in the morning. Friend asked her, "Why did you call me so early?" She drama. Okay, this is a skit that she's doing, right? But her skits turned into reality. Right? And me allegedly, who is she talking about? Probably Romika. Wow. Let's continue. I don't got no moms in here, right? Hold on.
I mean, and every time I say something, she gotta make it about her.
And the lie detector test determined that was a lie. You ain't beat no ass. Your scary ass got your ass whooped and went and ran and got your gun, was running around. I got a CCL. I got everybody get the fuck back. I got a CCL. It's G14G classified. I got a CCL. Your scary ass got whooped. Went and got your gun. Type shit. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. If y'all don't know what's going on and what's going wrong, we getting further and further away from self-defense. When we first started the case, it was like this. It was blocking. The more we get closer and closer to the case, that motherfucking self-defense is going out the goddamn window. Now, the news did another story yesterday.
Facts.
Right after the first story, they remixed the story. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that for y'all. However, she been practicing this shit her whole life. This is what she do.
Yep. Did I just say that, y'all?
The shit. You gotta watch out for those little cute light-skinned girls. They be just as messy as anybody in the goddamn world. You ain't gonna fool me type shit. But I'm gonna let the news talk to y'all. Come on.
Hard. And your mama will always be right there for you. You want to say something to her, look down at your heart and whatever.
Is that who that's sitting next to Mama Tina? Is that double justice? Is that I gave them all the props? Is that person? Continue.
You say to her, say it to her right there. The same way I have to do. I have to look right here. And I have to talk to her. And ask her, just tell me what happened.
Instead of planning her 6-year-old grandson's birthday, Tina McMiller shared the last note Romika Blackman left for her son.
And then she wrote him a note in his lunchbox. And on the back of the note, he responded and said, I love you more, Mom.
The 31-year-old mom was shocked.
She should have put on the back of that note and teach her fake-ass stepmama how to squabble. Go tell your daddy to teach your stepmama how to squabble. with her non-fighting.
It's sad, y'all, because her son's birthday, I think, is next week, the 27th or the 28th. He'll be 7 years old, 7 or 8. I think it's one of those. He'll be 7 or 8. And it's sad, y'all, because she can't even talk to her daughter, ask her daughter what happened, you know, and she don't have nobody that was there that's going to be honest, that's going to tell her what really took place with her daughter. And another thing, y'all, I don't understand. Well, I don't know how Chicago is, but I know up here, motherfucker, when something happen up here, you motherfuckers up here see shit from you got 50 people tell you from the beginning. You got 50 people tell you what happened in the middle, and you got 50 people tell you at the end. Because these motherfuckers come out like rats, honey, when something happened here in New Jersey. I'm telling you now, okay? So everybody, you know, the girl, she stated, you know, she wasn't there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? She stated what she seen when she got there on the scene. But who was really there when it first happened? That's another thing. Who was really there when it first took place? It seems to me, nobody. Because it seems to me, ain't nobody is coming forward saying what really happened that they seen, maybe from a block away, from 6, 7 steps away. Is nobody saying that. Everybody is just saying what they seen when they got there. So that's another issue too.
Inez, pistol getting motherfucker.
Killed just after dropping her son off at school near Cermak State in the South Loop. She had gotten into a fight with another woman. Both of them share a child with the same man.
Now, y'all heard the news said, y'all. Yesterday, they was nice. They said it was an altercation between her, a physical altercation. The news tired of this shit because the news was running around here putting Facebook names in articles talking about Carlos Loso's way. Rat Boy Los was at the crime scene. News don't even do no type of shit like that. So the news fed up with this shit. The police fed up with it.
Lante, I gotta agree with you. That girl was screaming at the police, trying to tell the police, that's her right there. She did this. A, B, Y, Z. Okay? And from what I seen, the cop was just looking. The cop went up to her. You know what I'm saying? But that girl was really concerned. Even the guy with the backpack on, he was really concerned. He really was, y'all. That man and that girl was really concerned. I mean, and then the cop that I seen squatting down by, I think that was Ramika laying down on the ground where you see the blood at. I mean, he looked like he was like he was spaced out, like he didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like, damn.
With this shit, we're going federal. I got word this shit might go federal. They about to subpoena phone records. Whoever called Romika from the family and whoever called, and those same people was calling Carlos, they about to put all that shit together. I ain't gonna say too much. This shit about to go federal. Keep fucking around. Y'all better give up Holly. Y'all just go call Carlos.
Okay,
That's all. Just tell him, hey, to drop off at the police station. Like a little orphan baby. Just drop off at the police station. Put her on the door at the fire department type shit. But you just heard the news say it was a fight. A fight. 2 hands was being thrown and a gun got grabbed. No, that's not self-defense.
Right, exactly.
With another woman, both of them shot and killed just after dropping her son off at school near Cermak State in the South Loop. She had gotten
y'all want to donate? The link is in the chat. Y'all want to donate a coffee to my channel? The link is in the chat. I would very much so appreciate.
That other woman, also 31.
He lives nearby. The news is debunking shit. He lives nearby. He wasn't at the scene. That's why everybody's saying it was by his house. It was at his house. Type shit. No. This shit was across the street from the school. We're going federal. This shit about to go federal. This shit was across the street within the school limits. This was all everybody talking about. It ain't no school zone signs. Y'all had me taking pictures of school zone signs and shit just to prove I was right. Now the news telling y'all. Now what I dare y'all, call Fox 32 and tell them that shit y'all was telling me. I bet you they hang up in your goddamn face. Continue. Come on, man.
One shot Blackman 3 times. One bullet struck her in the face.
Damn.
Female black, light complexion, green tracksuit, has a gun. Fighting with another female black, dark complexion.
The shooter stayed.
Now, did you hear what he said? Did you hear what the news people said? Fighting, right? So again, if they were fighting, why did Holly go for her weapon? Because Carlos, you are a man. Well, you are a boy to me, because I'm not gonna give you that motherfucking title as a man, because you're not a man, okay? Because this shit happened behind you. So I can't even give you the fucking title as a man. So you had that boy out there, okay, that I know if you couldn't control Ramika, right? Because you say she's hot-headed, right? As y'all people were saying. Okay, so then you should have said, babe, get in the car. Lock the car, pull off, go around the corner. I got her. Let me take care of her. Get in the car. Okay? You could have did something to diffuse this situation. Okay? I have been in situations in places before and seen two women going back and forth with shit like this. And the man did diffuse that situation. But when men do this don't make them no man. This make you a coward-ass boy. Because why would you sit out there and want to see two women go back and forth with each other? Knowing someone can lose their life or get seriously hurt and end up in the hospital. So I would never prefer you as a man. I would prefer you always as a little boy who you are. Okay? You was a boy. And I'm just so sorry, you kept stalking this woman. You didn't leave this woman alone. You didn't give this woman no peace in her life. But what you did, you went back and was telling Holly, lies, and Holly believed you. Because Holly, I don't know if y'all remember that case at the McDonald's thing when that lady unalived that manager in McDonald's. Y'all remember that story? Well, Holly looks like that girl. Evil. Holly reminds me of that girl. She even got little futures in that little girl. Okay? Because I ain't gonna call her no woman either. I don't give a fuck if she do got a baby. She ain't no woman. She's a little girl. Period.
Stayed on the scene, and as you can see, a witness pointed out the shooter to police. One of the witnesses also said the father of Blackman's child had her in a headlock before the shots were fired.
Yes, open book, and I think Ms. Hill just said that, or either Latte.
I'm licensed to carry. Hold on. I'm licensed to carry. Continue, man.
The man
look at him, full of blood.
Is CJ's father. He's covered in blood.
Yep.
How did she just walk away? How? When they told you that he had her in the headlock, how did he even walk away? Why did they was?
Hold on, Mama Tina. I got you, right? I got you. How did she walk away? How did he walk away? And Carlos, we ain't forgot about you. Listen, we trying to get Holly up out of here, right? We on your ass next, though. However, how did he walk away? How did she walk away? The witnesses was there giving statements, right? But why didn't the police, or why did nobody?
Yeah, you right. Who said that? Karen, you right. That's why I broke it down the way I broke it down. I don't know if when they saying verbally fighting mean going back and forth with their mouth, or they was putting hands on each other. Now they could have been verbally fighting, going back and forth, and it could have had led into fist fight, right? And then after that, Holly was getting her ass whooped, and that's when the boy said she got a pow-pow. Because remember, that's what the boy said, that she got a pow-pow. Could that stir up Holly to go and get her pow-pow? Because maybe Holly wasn't thinking about it at that moment, right? Because she didn't think about getting her ass whooped, and Holly wasn't really thinking about it because she couldn't get to it. And maybe when he tried to break the fight up, right, and hold Ramika in the headlock, that's when Holly went and got her pow-pow and came back with it. I'm just saying, y'all, because it got to be some answers to this shit.
I didn't pay attention to when the witness said this shit. What did you say, witness? Now, we don't know what the witness looked like. So I got Rosie Perez standing in for the witness. Come on, talk to us. What you say?
Right, Latte.
It was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us. And one person even said, like, oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch? And it was
what?
Like, it's not.
Oh, hold on. What you say, witness? What you say, witness? Somebody said what?
What I mean, and it was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, "Oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you?"
Did you hear that, y'all? Did you hear what the witness just said? They told him, don't even snitch. Why'd you give them your phone number? Oh my God. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I would love to know who said that. Was anybody out there related to Holly that said that? Oh my God. Why would y'all even say something like that with a woman laying on the ground bleeding and lost her life? Wow, what kind of world are we living in today? My God. That person was a heartless bitch. No consideration, no remorse, no nothing. If that was your family member, whoever said that, would you want people to say that about your family member? Oh my God. Wow. Hey, Shay, what's going on, baby girl?
So it was people at the crime scene.
Y'all send me some coffee.
Helping Carlos. I told y'all.
I
told y'all that. I said he was not there alone. He knew some of them people. That's why they statements got overlooked. Because why they was doing all that hooping and hollering, the other people was really calmly talking. You can hear them in the background of the goddamn footage. You can play the footage.
And you know what, Open Book, that's a good point too, because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the same identical thing. Maybe he didn't know she was going to lose her life. He probably thought maybe she would get injured and that was it. But he didn't know that this would take place and she would lose her life. Okay? And Miss Hill, you was right too. That's why he got on Facebook and made that statement that he made. Because before he deleted his page, I seen it. I seen that before he deleted his page. And after that, the page was gone. Oh, my God.
Footage. Come on, man.
State. 4 male and 2 females fighting outside on the street. White car and black car on scene. Second ticket coming on the board right now says a person with a gun.
Latte, you is right. That could be the reason why that the witness don't want to come forward. That could be the reason why. Because that could have been a threat to her. She could have took that as a threat. You know what I'm saying? After this person said, don't give them your number. Why would you give them your number? That could have been, she could have looked at that and took that as a threat. Because that's how I would have took that. If somebody would have said some shit like that to me, I would have took that as a threat. Now you can, you handle the threat the way you want to handle the threat. You want to proceed to go on and talk to the police and do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would have took that as a threat. And that's probably how she took that too, as a threat. Hey, April, baby.
At 2200 South State, you got a female black, light complexion, green tracksuit, has a gun, fighting with another female black, dark complexion, occupant of a white car. No further.
She's the one who shot her. Training order, but she shot her. The gun in the car. Oh my fucking God! Stay in the car, bro. Stay in the car. How you feel? See the truck? Get up. You scared as hell, right?
He pushing kids and shit. I told y'all, he knew that girl. He pushing kids out the way and shit. He's putting blood everywhere, sprinkling blood on everybody and shit. But it was witness.
Wait, y'all, let me just go back to this again. Let me take this back a little bit. Hold on.
He knew some of them people. That's why they statements got overlooked. Because why they was doing all that hooping and hollering. The other people was really calmly talking. You can hear them in the background of the goddamn footage. You can play the footage. Come on, man.
State. 4 male and 2 females fighting outside on the street. White car and black car on scene.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to go back a little further. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute.
Around us, and one person even said like, "Oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch?" And it was
what?
Like, it's not.
Oh, hold on. What you say, witness? Somebody said what?
What I mean, and it was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, oh, don't even give him your number, don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch? And it was
So it was people at the crime scene.
Y'all heard her.
Helping Carlos. I told y'all.
Y'all heard her, right? Y'all heard her. The people told her, why would she snitch? So what? First of all, let me just make this clear. And I'm just speaking hypothetically, y'all, because I have to, because some of this shit, we got to make it make sense on our own. You feel me? If I walk on a crime scene right now, do you think I'm going to tell somebody, shut up, don't snitch, don't give me your phone number? I have nothing to do with that. That's somebody's loved one laying out there, right? Now, the only reason why I can feel like they told this lady that it was somebody that knew Holly or Carlos. Because why a random person would come up and tell this girl that and don't know what went on, what this was behind, don't know Carlos, and don't know Holly. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Let's make it make sense. What's up, Shelly Shell? Do y'all agree? I'm just trying to make it make sense a little bit.
Told y'all that. I said he was not there alone. He knew some of those people. That's why their statements got overlooked.
Yes.
Because while they was doing all that hooping and hollering, the other people was really calmly talking. You can hear them in the background of the goddamn footage. You can play the footage. Come on, man.
State, 4 male and 2 females fighting outside on the street, white car and black car on scene. Second ticket coming on the board right now says a person with a gun. 2200.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Black,
thanks for joining.
Green tracksuit has a gun. Fighting with another female, black, dark complexion, occupant of a white car. No further.
Now, y'all, see this cop here, right? She's the dispatcher, so she's telling the police officer what's going on, what the call was about. Whoever called into the police department, right? They said it was a fight, so that's what she said. She related back to the officers that was going on the scene that it was 2 black women fighting, right? Okay. Again, was they verbally fighting or was they fist fighting? Was they verbally fighting and then it turned into a fist fight? And then that's when Carlos got Ramika in the headlock and said, she got a pow. And Holly went and got it, and Holly came back and did what she did to Ramika. Because that's all I can think of. Because Holly, was getting her ass whipped, right? Holly was getting her ass whipped, or could have been Holly and not Holly, but the first baby mother. Because she been arguing with Carlos, because they been out there having a little dispute, right? And Holly could have walked up thinking she was tough because that was her baby father too, and she could have jumped in it. And that's how I got started with them. Because another question is, how did it get started? Who said what to who first? How did this go down? It's a lot of questions that need to be asked. A whole lot of questions that need to be asked. And it's just sad because the mother is not getting any closure to this at all. No phone calls back. She haven't seen the video. Like, if you're not, just why the mother can't see the video. Just why the mother can't see the video. Because are you scared if that mother see that video that she's going to break it down to y'all? And it could be some facts in it that's not right? It's a lot of questions.
She's the one who shot her. Restraining order, but she shot her.
Look how calm she is, y'all. Look how calm she is.
Baby in the car. How you feel? She didn't talk there. Get up. You scared as hell, all right?
He pushing kids and shit. I told y'all he knew that girl. He knew that girl. He pushing kids out the way and shit.
Oh, did.
He putting blood everywhere, sprinkling blood on everybody and shit. But it was witnesses at that crime scene that was with Carlos, y'all.
And another thing, y'all, I don't understand how. Wait, could y'all help me with this? Did the police take him to the police station from the scene, or he was able to walk home in all this blood and change clothes? Can anybody confirm that with me, baby? Can anybody in this chat confirm that with me? Because I swear to Lord, I never in my life seen no shit like that. And baby, we have crimes here all the time too. But baby, you ain't walking away with no blood on you here. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. You get in the back of that police car, motherfucker, and they'll tell you, "Oh no, just sit back here. We taking you downtown for questioning." You ain't getting away with that amount of blood on you. You going downtown. Fuck going home and change clothes. Like, what's really going on here, y'all? He was able to walk away. So, Miss Hill, he was able to walk away, right? Excuse me, and change clothes. So, at what point do y'all believe that he went to the police station? Did the police come to his house and get him to come to give a statement? Or did they call him to come and give a statement? And then at one point, did he go get the baby from school? Because they said that he changed clothes, he got the baby from school, right? And they said that DFC, CPS, or whatever y'all call it there, I don't know, took the baby and gave the baby to the mom. So y'all help me here. I need some help here. Thank you, Joanne. He walked across the street to his apartment and changed clothes. My God. Like nothing happened. My God, my God. I don't think he went to the police station. They may have taken the statement at the scene. Oh. I believe Ramika and Carlos got into it and Holly inserted herself. You know what, Shay? I could believe that. Right now, we got to look at all things at this point. You know? Wow. Why did he change clothes, though? I don't know. Did they ask for the clothes? That's another question. Did they ask for the clothes? Okay. Mm-hmm. Did they ask for the clothes? Man, yo, man, this is crazy, y'all. This not even my daughter, no kin to me. I don't know this girl. I never been to Chicago a day in my life. I really feel bad for her mom, y'all. I can't even look at her mom anymore, and not saying in a bad way, because I can't look at her mom breaking down like that because it hurts my soul. I can't watch her mother do that and can't get no questions. I just can imagine myself something. Y'all, oh my God. Man. Let me just stop because I don't want to get emotional, y'all, because this is some heartbreaking shit, y'all. It really is. You know, if you don't have love in your heart, you wouldn't feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? If you're a heartless motherfucker, you know, you will feel the way this witness felt. But let's go back and play this witness again, because this was a heartless witness, right, y'all? So let me take y'all back to this heartless ass witness. Hold on, give me a second.
That's if you combine,
because I want y'all to hear this heartless ass witness. This heartless ass
shit.
bitch.
What did you say, witness? Now we don't know what the witness looked like. So I got Rosie Perez standing in for the witness. Come on, talk to us. What you say?
It was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, "Oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch?" And it was
what?
Like, it's not.
Hold on. What you say, witness? What you say, witness? Somebody said what?
What I mean, and it was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, And one person even said like, oh, don't even give him your number, don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch? And it was
So it was people at the crime scene.
Y'all heard it, right?
Helping Carlos. I told y'all that. I said he was not there alone. He knew some of them people. That's why their statements got overlooked, because why they was doing all that hooping and hollering. The other people was really calm.
Hey, Sexy Ray. Hey, thank you for the coffees. I appreciate you, baby. Love you. Yes, it's affecting everyone, Roy D. Yeah, I can't watch the mother. Like, I really can't watch the mother because let me tell y'all why I can't watch the mother. And I'm not going into details, right? Because this happened to my son years ago, right? And I was heartbroken when I got the phone call. I was heartbroken. I rushed to the scene. They wouldn't even let me get to my son. They got him to the hospital fast because he was losing so much blood. Okay? Only thing I did, I seen one of my son's shoes was laying on the ground, but I couldn't touch the shoe because they had everything taped off. Right? My blood was everywhere. Everywhere. I was heartbroken. Okay? My son had to get 3 surgeries. 3. Okay? My son did not walk for over a year. He had a bullet hole in him so big. Okay? But the thing was, it was not meant for my son. It was meant for someone else. But my son was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I know this lady pain. I know her pain. And I just can't watch her. Because when I watch her, it makes me feel and to bring back memories what I walked through. I walked that dark path before. I walked it. But the police department did not treat us like that. And let me tell y'all this. My son wasn't the only one got shot. It was a lot of people got shot that day. A lot of people. One person lost their life. Right? The other person laid on the ground and played dead so the guy can stop shooting her. Okay, so that's a little detail behind that. All right. But we didn't get treated like that. Our police department here did not treat us like that. They worked with us, baby. Okay. They was at the hospital with us around the clock. We went downtown. We seen videos. They don't play that shit here. They don't play that shit, and they don't stop. So that's why I say I can't watch the mother. Like, I can't be heartless to people. I'm just sorry. I'm just not like that. I can't.
Talking. You can hear him in the background of the goddamn footage. You can play the footage. Come on, man.
Yes, it is heavy, Joanne. Very heavy.
Females fighting outside of the street, white car and black car on the scene. Second ticket coming on the board right now. Thank you
so much, Miss Hill. And no, I don't want to relive that day. That's why I can't. Like sometimes I see videos of her, y'all. I just scan through. I watch the video, but I scan through her pain because I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to relive it because it was very heartbreaking. For me, our community was in an uproar. Okay? That shit went viral all over the news, everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. People was running everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely don't want to relive it, but it was a day I would never remember. I won't forget about that. So I understand her. But for a witness to sit out there and say something like that because that's not your loved one, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell the police why you snitching. Like, this person lost their life. If this was your loved one, would you say that? You would want everybody to help out. Everybody. See, a lot of people say things because it's not them, or it's not their family, or it's not their children, or it's not their grandchildren. You know, so that's why people be heartless and say little different things that they say. But when a knock come at your door like that, you're going to switch that game all the way up, baby. You're not going to feel that way. You're going to feel another way. You know why? Because that pain going to hit you so hard and so deeply, you're going to want everybody help. I'm telling you, you're going to want everybody help, even people you don't even know. You're going to want their help. I promise you. I'm telling you, people need to be careful of the things that they say and the things that they do and how they treat people, because we never know when we might get a knock at our door. We don't know. We never know that. I don't give a damn what state you in. You don't know that shit. So people got to be careful how you treat people. And I just cannot believe, the witness would say something like that. Let's continue. This is crazy.
Occupant of a white car. No further.
Mm-hmm. She's the one who shot her. Restraining order, but she shot her. The gun in the car. Oh my fucking God! Baby in the car, how you feel? She went to up there, get up. You scared?
We got on the phone, y'all. Like ain't no worries.
He pushing kids and shit. I told y'all, he knew that girl. He pushing kids out the way and shit. He put blood everywhere, sprinkling blood on everybody and shit.
I was trying to understand, like, y'all see the girl that he pushed away with the dress? Did y'all see her in the video? When he pushed her, I always said to myself, I thought about it anyway, like, damn, did he know her to just push her like that, push her back, and she didn't say nothing? Did y'all look at that? Did y'all look at that part when he pushed the girl away? The girl that had the dreads, right, and she had a little jacket on. Did y'all see that part? Because the girl didn't say nothing. Because if a motherfucker nigga come up and push me back, bitch, don't put your motherfucking hand on me. You don't know me. That's the way I'm coming. Because that's my attitude. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. Don't touch me. But the girl didn't say anything. Did y'all see that part? Because I seen that the police department was just standing there, won't doing nothing. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Lord Jesus, God help me. Whew. Let me see. They put Ramika in the headlock and they was arguing with. Yeah, they did. Carlos put her in the headlock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, put her right in the headlock. Let's see who comment I missed. Yes, I did see that, D. Yeah, the girl with the dress. He smoothly pushed her back, like towards the sidewalk. That girl did not open her mouth. She didn't say a word, okay? And again, if a motherfucker put their hand on me, bitch, don't touch me. You don't know me. Don't put your hands on me. This girl did not say nothing. So I'm like, Keys, did he know that girl? I'm just asking y'all. I'm just asking. Did he know this girl? Because you ain't going to put your hands on me. I don't know you. You ain't going to put your motherfucking hand on me. I'm out here just like you. And the girl didn't say anything. If it wasn't for this witness right here and her boyfriend, I don't think it's too much would have been said on that scene. They was the only two that was very vocal that I could see and that I've seen so far. They was very vocal. And you can tell that they had a heart of gold. And now I believe this is why the witness did not speak out. This is why. This is why the witness did not want to speak out, meaning, do a report at the police station and shit because of this video I just played that y'all just heard. I don't know if everybody heard the one that just came in. But now this tells the story probably why she didn't want to speak out. She probably was in fear of her life after what the guy said to her. Or girl, whoever said it to her. Because that is like a threat. Again, I'll play it back if y'all want to hear it.
This was at that crime scene that was with Carlos, y'all. That's if you combine Carlos' statement with the statements of other people, it looked like some bullshit. It might not be true. Is able to get through at that time. If you don't break it down, shout out to everybody that's staying on the case. And that's what's happening right now. Those statements, those people that lied, they about to get broke down. Some people lied because one of them people said she was on the in the drive. She was on the doorstep. Pay attention. Come on. They said Ramika came to the doorstep.
See the girl right there, y'all, with the braids?
And you shot her, Brody. I was there. I write a statement. I want to arrested. They can fucking go in the street. I'm licensed to carry.
Shut the fuck up.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bitch.
You shot somebody, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Down, go back down.
Trips, tell him again.
Down, go back down.
Thank you, Latte.
She put the gun in the car.
Now the police not paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Because they thinking they bullshit. The other witnesses who was on Carlos' side must have told them they ass drunk, they high, they off that dope. They said something to make the witnesses, those two witnesses that was, even though they was overdoing their roles. I understand somebody dropped, but you have to talk calmly in these type of matters so we can get the right proper statement. So I don't know, as far as y'all know how I feel about the witnesses, right? Type shit. They was belligerent, right? You can't be belligerent in this type of situation. The other witnesses that gave the good statements that the police consider good was cool, calm, and collected. You have to be in control of your emotions. Otherwise, it becomes something else. However, right, the witness just said basically at the crime scene, they was tampering with the witnesses. And another, I'm putting it all together for y'all. I'm gonna go live in a couple days though. However, the witness said Carlos chased them off. She said that he tried to chase them off, type shit. In another statement that she made.
Did y'all hear that?
So now you got tampering with the. Damn, I hit the microphone. Now you got tampering with the witnesses. You got a shooting in the school zone. You have fake self-defense. This shit about to go federal. Is you crazy? Continue.
And that is true, y'all. I didn't think about that till he said it. That is tampering with a witness when you tell a witness what he told that witness. That is tampering with a witness because he scared her off. Just like he said. He scared the witness off because the witness was there and she could testify. So that is basically tampering with a witness. I didn't even think about that. But I'll be on his live, though.
News. Come on.
So easy to walk away. They tell me, look at the video, they bumping fences. I don't know about any of that because I really can't even focus.
Court records show the shooter had filed multiple protective orders against Blackman starting last December and has recently.
I thought it wasn't no. I thought y'all was saying they never met each other.
Right.
You can't write you can't get a restraining order on somebody.
And that's another thing. They never met each other until the day of the fight. So what was all these restraining orders from? Was it from videos of Ramika threatening her? Was it from text messages Ramika was threatening her? Was it from posts from social media that Ramika was threatening her for? How did she get all these restraining orders? How did the judge grant all these restraining orders? What was it? That's another good question to be asked. You know what I'm saying? The mother stated they never laid eyes on each other until that day. What made them lay eyes on each other that day? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just trying to make it make a little sense now. Yeah. My understanding, they met each other before Miss D, allegedly. Well, the mother said they never met. The mother said they never, ever met, but they has been going back and forth. That's what the mother said in one of her statements. She said that. She said that day was the first day they ever met. So, I don't know. Oh, Lord. On Holly page, she wrote, time to on the live. Yeah, I did see that. I seen that before she deleted her live, too. I seen that. They was playing both sides. Yes. He was playing both sides. Absolutely he was. Will you play it again, Miss D? Okay, which one you want me to play, baby? Let me know in the chat. Which one? The one I just played, or do you want me to go back to the witness? Which one? Let me know, baby. Yes, he definitely was, Joanne. Yeah, he was, y'all. And that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. When men do that shit sometimes, y'all, things can happen like this. Very sad situation, because that's exactly what happened. He played both sides. Let me know which one you want me to play again. So, until she let me know, we're gonna continue. But I'm looking in the comments also.
Somebody that you never met and never had an incident with. Because damn, though, that's a whole lot of restraining orders. God damn.
It is. That's a lot of restraining
This
orders.
summer, the family believes she was trying to build a paper trail.
That's a game that was played and it was premeditated.
The shooter was taken into
Woo! Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Carlos and Holly, they planted that baby. They planted all this restraining order stuff. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. See, let me tell you, the baby mama number one, she probably didn't even know, because normally narcissists don't let you know that they're doing stuff behind your back. They're not going to ever let you know that. And Joanne in the chat, she can verify that. They're not going to let you know that they're planning and doing shit behind your back. They never going to let you know that, because they don't want you to step ahead of them in the game. So he never was going to let know that. He was not going to let her know that, because he didn't want her to get a step ahead of the game on Holly and start doing shit on Holly. So he kept all that a secret, you know. And see, baby mama number one probably didn't even know Holly had a weapon. The mother stated that too now, y'all. Holly knew she really loved meat. I'm gonna say meat. And Holly was wearing meat name brand clothes before this took place, and she was jealous. I heard about that because one of the cousins said that. One of the cousins did say that in her video. Yep, Sexy Ray, you're right, because one of the cousins said that. Yep, she was stalking her. I definitely do believe that. There was no way I'm fighting for a man. Well, AKA boy. Yeah, we call him boy over here. Brittany crazy. Brittany say AKA boy. Brittany crazy. Oh, Lord. And he definitely was stalking her. I definitely do believe that. It's not worth losing your life. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's really not. It's not. But see, let me tell you something. Holly went and bought her name brand clothes, right? That made Holly even more jealous. This bitch got name brand. You know what I'm saying? This bitch got more than me. But Holly was the first one said, I would never wipe an old person ass. But she was getting that bread though, right? Because she was a CNA and still in school, in college, to become a registered nurse, right? But Holly, from what I heard, allegedly, you was going to school for criminal, right? That's money. So why was you jealous of her career? Because that's money. That's a career that you was going to school for. So I dare you to sit here and be jealous of what she got a passion of doing, to be a CNA, becoming a nurse, to take care of sick people, which you was becoming, I guess, law enforcement to serve the world, your community. So what's up with that? What's the difference? The difference that I see that you was jealous of this girl, and you shouldn't have been if you were so into what you was going to school for and focusing on your own life, what you had going on with your baby, with your career, with your so-called lying-ass boyfriend. Okay? It was definitely jealousy there. Definitely jealousy there. Period. Can't look at it no other way.
to custody, but later released. Blackman's family says she was unarmed. Witness video also shows Blackman's white car stopped in the street, but it's unclear how she got out. They insist there was no reason to shoot her. Blackman worked 2 jobs and was studying.
Now the news going off what I said, y'all. The car was parked in the street. The news paying attention. If this is the crime scene, if Romika car is all the way in the street, right? They could have left. Holly could have gotten her car, drove the fuck off. Carlos could have said, you know what, we up out of here. We'll be back. Told Holly, get in the car. We gonna drive off, right? But if Romika was driving, Carlos, that's Carlos' car. He's double parked. If he's in her way, she has the right to stop. If Carlos comes up to the car, panicking, thinking she here for them, everybody conceded. So she thinking, Carlos thinking, you must be here for me, babe. Hey, go drive off. Romika, ain't nobody here for your ass, nigga. Is you crazy? Holly scary see Romika talking to Carlos. She want to jump into the business. Now you hop your ass out the car. Nobody knew you were there.
Fact.
Type shit. So Romika, of course, Romika gonna say, bitch, what you doing? Hold on. So she's trying to get out the car. Carlos hitting her with the door. This was a witness. Now you can cue in the witness. This is what I believe from here on out. Anything before this, I don't believe shit the witness said. Now you can cue in Carlos hitting her with the door, trying to get her ass back in the car. But the thing is, if Holly was claiming self-defense, that means that she couldn't retreat safely, right? But according to the story, and if you look at the crime scene, the only person who couldn't retreat safely was Romika. Because even if she got in her car and attempted to drive off, Carlos was still in the street. Holly was still in the street. So they could have lied and said she tried to hit them with the car. Come on, pay attention to I'm going to break this shit down. I'm going live in a couple days. I'm going to break it down.
Okay, let's get to open book. She said, D, I just listened to the witness again, and she said me and Holly was arguing, and Carlos was the one fighting. What? Are you serious, open book? But you know what, open book? People was saying that. People was saying that they think that Romika was fighting Carlos. Wow. I don't know, open book. I kind of believe that. I believe that. Because a lot of people was saying that too over there in my girl chat. Yeah, I kind of believe that. I kind of believe, and you know what? I do believe it. You know why? Because I believe that Romika didn't even know Holly was on that scene. I believe she was arguing with the boyfriend, and Holly got out and involved herself. And he was trying to probably, allegedly, get Mika back in the car because Holly was there. And he didn't want Holly and Mika to get in no confrontation out there. So that's why he was probably slamming the door and trying to get Mika back in the car. Oh, wow. And D, there is no street cameras there. Really? Lord have mercy, open book. What you saying today, girl? What? Open book. I believe it started with Carlos and me. Okay, Miss Hill, what? She did say that too. And Holly inserted herself, which blew the fight when she started with Mika, and Holly got into to insert herself. Wow. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. She said that's why she originally called the police, because she heard them arguing from when she sure did, open book. She said that. That's what she said. In the first one when my girl Messy Sweets interviewed her. She said it on her live. She did. She said that's what made her call the police the first time. Yes, she did. He's going to jail. Watch. Yep. as he should. It was a big issue at Chicago at the end of last year, though, and this year. They probably knew. Ooh, Jesus. Damn. Y'all, it's making a lot of sense in these comments. It really is. It really is. Wow. That shit go deep, y'all. It really do go deep. So that, because the witness did say that. She definitely did say that, open book. She definitely did.
Damn, but I'm giving y'all a list something. How the fuck this could have been, why it's going federal. Now this shit seemed premeditated. Because the who couldn't retreat safely was Ramika. It's 2 versus 1, right? Then y'all in the street, I'm in the car. This nigga steady hitting me with the get your ass back in the car. If she was to pull off while he was doing that, she was gonna either run over his foot, run into his car, hurt somebody else. She still would have been in trouble. Is you crazy? So she didn't have a safe retreat. She had the opportunity. If she was a CCL owner, she could have shot them. But continue, news. We almost done, y'all. I'm not gonna give y'all too much because I got a live coming, and you know we gonna talk about a whole lot. This shit that went federal. Let's go.
Become a registered nurse. Her school
She
awarded
is
her mom
so
a pin
pretty.
posthumously.
You had an opportunity to walk away, to call the police, to turn around and get in your car and drive off. You did none of the above.
The Cook County State's Attorney's Office did release a statement after an initial review of the evidence presented by police. There is insufficient information to make a charging decision at this time. We will continue working with the Chicago Police Department as the investigation proceeds and remain committed to pursuing justice for everyone in our community.
What the fuck they mean justice for everyone?
Says they know they can't hear her voice again, but want to hear from those that will make a decision on this case.
Not one call, nothing from the state's attorney. At
Exactly,
all.
open book. I
Tia
believe
Ewing,
that.
Fox 32, Chicago.
The state's attorney not going to call you because the police still working on the case. You got to let the police do something type shit. Let's see what the police do before we jump in. Otherwise, that make the police department in that district look bad. It makes the investigators on the case look bad. If the case not over with, the state's attorney got to just jump in and shit like, hold on. Nah, let them do their job, Tina. Right quick. Give them, we ain't gonna give them too long. Because we got the investigators' names. So we'll be you know, we'll talk about them too if we got to. We'll talk about them type shit. But this your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. Oh, before I go, shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel, right? That's been doing the damn thing. Shout out to y'all, right? However, somebody was in the comment section, and I want to point this out before I go, that said I was lying. I owe somebody an apology, apparently. So let's see what's going on. Let's take this to YouTube right quick. Before I go, let me debunk this. I'm coming with straight proof.
Okay, let me see
so
who it
Jaleesa, somebody named Jaleesa James, 2013. You know I know who you is, but somebody named Jaleesa James, 2013. Why you lying on me though? I would have told and showed you the truth. So you owe me an apology. For one, Big Keys don't lie on nobody, right? Now, I believe she's saying I lied on her because she said they saw the tapes. It wasn't no fight. You just heard the news say it was a fight, right?
Right.
Now, don't let me put words in her mouth. This is her Facebook post. Camera shows they never fought. Justice will be served for you, Cuddy. Well, hold on. Remix it. What the camera show? Okay. Look, man, Big Keys is 5,001 and 0. And I'm 5,001 and 0. Ain't no apologies given over here. If I want to apologize, I can. If it's needed. I don't have to. This is what you said. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. We're gonna leave it at that. So let me guess, that wasn't you. This ain't you. You around here like Holly with multiple names and aliases and shit. Is you crazy?
Funny.
This your boy Big Keys. Keys against.
Y'all, I gotta go back to some. Lord, I love him though. He funny.
Up out of here,
Because
right?
I just can't, y'all, I just can't get over.
How did?
Oh my God, I just cannot get over. They told the witness, don't say nothing. Open Book said they got 2 days. I know that's right, Open Book. Yes, he said they better come forward or he is releasing some information. Oh yeah, he did say that. I did hear him when he said that. And I believe the school cameras did not pick up all the way down the street. And you're right. You're right. It probably didn't. And that's what I said when I first went live this morning. Like something could have happened before that, which the school or the house or whatever, the store, whatever, didn't pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened before, what we need to see, y'all, we need to see, and I'm saying this because people say, I'm just listening to what people say, but I ain't seen the shit yet, okay? I want to know who blocked who the fuck in. That's what we need to fucking see. Where these cars was parked at, so we can see who blocked who the fuck in, okay? We need to see who the fuck approached who first, okay? We need to see was the real fight. We need to see what that little boy Carlos was doing, okay? What was being said. We need to see at what point did Holly go get her weapon. We need to see when Holly went and got the weapon, what was Carlos doing at the time that she went and got the weapon. There's a lot of things that we need to see, y'all. Y'all agree with me or what? There's a lot of things that we need to see that we have not seen. I'm being honest. It's a lot of shit that I just said that we need to see. We need to see how long that baby was in the car by herself. Okay? While she was out there fighting with Holly, with Meek, arguing with Meek. We need to see all of this. Bring the video because we need to see these things. These are things that we need to see. Shit, we want to be eased too. So we can change for every child on the rest of the child division. We cannot just open guns and fire at the school zones. Exactly. That's why I said we need to see it. We need to see, was they really fighting? How did the fight start? What was that boy saying to Mika? What was Mika saying to Holly? What was Holly saying to her? Did Holly get out of her car first and approach Meek? Did Meek approach her first? Did Meek block her in like everybody said? Was this really in front of the school? What transpired to make Holly really go get her pow pow? When Holly went and got that pow pow, how long it took her for the shoot? I mean, come on. It's a lot of things that we need to see. We need to see this. Yeah, we need to see it. I don't know if we will see it if no one was recording all of that, D. Right. You're right about that, Open Book. But could I say this? Well, I was just saying to be saying it, right? And you're right. We may not ever see these things. But will they put these things in perspective to even think about things like this? Maybe I should say that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just trying to, think about some things. His they was parked there. His apartment was across the street. Why were they in? Why were they in? I don't know. Okay, I read that one. I think they was waiting for her to get through that. She was late dropping her son off. Yeah, they said she was late because I think they said she got there at 9 o'clock, I think. I don't know what time schools take in there, but I know it all depends on what school you go to here because private schools, they early. Public schools, they like 8:15, 8:25. The latest, 8:25. Holly was blocked in. Holly was blocked in. So what are you saying? Mika blocked her in? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know who blocked who in. But why would Mika block her in if Meek never met her before? She didn't know her. She never met her before. Did she know how she looked? Did she know what kind of car she drove? Oh, school. Okay, 8:30. Okay, gotcha. Not in Chicago. I am hearing one lady that came in my chat and they didn't bring charges a lot, and there have been worse cases. Oh yeah, I heard that. I did hear that. I heard that too. The lady that I follow, I forgot her name. She's a journalist. They did state that it was worse cases than this, and nobody got charged with nothing in Chicago. Oh God, I couldn't live it. I'd be scared. I'm just sorry to say, y'all, I just couldn't. I feel like my life would be on the balance. Oh my God. Oh no. I think I would have packed up a long time ago and just left, because I can't live nowhere like when I feel like the police is not even for us neither. Because that's how I feel like. I feel like that. Like, I don't live there, but I feel like, damn, if the cops really, I don't know. I don't know. I just couldn't live there. I don't know, y'all. It's sad. Hey, Miss E. Hey, Pammy. It looked like Meek just pulled off to the side. I think Holly was parked at a spot already. Holly was at a spot already. Holly was at a spot already because Holly knew she was waiting on Meek. Her and that demon ass boy. Because I got to call him a boy. I told him we not calling him no goddamn man over here, because he don't exist as no man over here. He exists as a boy. Meek was blocked in. Sorry, the last. Okay, Shay, got you. So Meek was blocked in, and I can guarantee you probably that boy blocked her in. See, y'all, this is another thing too, y'all. This is another one. Y'all, I just be thinking about shit, right? I'm not saying everything I'm saying is right, but sometimes when you do shit like this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put the thinking cap together. Now, Meek Park took her son into school, right? Now, when Meek came out to school, did that boy already have Meek car blocked in? That's another question to ask. Yeah. Did that boy already have Meek car blocked in? Because he seen Meek. Because y'all say he lived by the school now. Okay? He was already there. Or he pulled up. Right? So did he block Meek car in? Because people saying that Meek blocked Holly car in. Damn, it's a lot of shit to be answered. The male don't want to keep the shoot spotter cameras, and the police don't go against his decision. Wow. Yeah, we have those cameras here too. Like in certain areas, the bad areas that we have here, they have cameras there, and the spotlight, they will go off to the police station, let them know it was a shooting in that area, and they'll go straight there. Don't nobody really have to call. I mean, you can call if you want to call, but they already got cameras there at a sound off at the police station. All of that. We have that here. We have that in the bad, the high risk areas. We have that in the high risk areas. Where Meek was parked out to the side of the other cars, Holly car would have been blocked in. Where Meek was parked out to the side of the other cars, Holly car would have been blocked in. So who blocked in Holly car? She said they need to choke both of them. I feel like they do too, no matter what, y'all. I just feel like they do too. Such a tragedy. It is. No self-defense. She pow Ramika 3 times. Close up as jealousy, hate, and personal. You couldn't have said it no better, Miss Shay Shay. You couldn't have said it no better. If the police don't see that, they just didn't go ahead and get some more police officers. Because if they didn't see this shit, it's out of jealousy. It's definitely out of jealousy. And I know they got to do the investigation, and I'm cool with that. Okay? This is a love triangle went bad. I don't give a damn if she was licensed to carry. I don't give a damn if she was licensed to carry. Meek was like double part. Okay. Okay. Wow. Y'all, this is just something we have to keep updating to see what's really going on. Because right now, I said how I felt about it. You know, it's a lot of unanswered questions. And like Keith said, you know, maybe they will, you know, talk to the mom. But even though if they don't show the mom the tape right now because they don't want it out in the public, in the community, just say that, right? Still talk to the lady. Still make her feel comfortable. Still make her feel loved. Still give her some type of respect. You understand what I'm saying? Just still talk to her. Don't let her calls go unanswered. Don't do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, have some type of remorse. You know? Just put yourself in her shoes one good time. Just for an hour. Put yourself in her shoes. Because I know most people that work on the police force, they have children. They have grandchildren. So just put yourself in her shoes for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to the lady. If you want to show her the video, that's cool. Maybe y'all can't show her the cameras right now because y'all doing the investigation. But damn, just please talk to the lady. Is it going to hurt to just talk to her and give her some confidence in this? To let her know y'all working with her? Because at this point, y'all making her feel like y'all don't give a fuck about her or her daughter. The way it looks, they are already in the side of the streets. Meek did not block them in because clearly they had enough space between the 3 cars to move around. So Holly's supporters can stop it all. All right, then. All right. Let's see. They said Holly was already there. That's what somebody was saying too. That she was already there. That's what somebody said. That she was already there. Well, she was already there, but then that little boy was already there too, right? Little mini-me. He did too much pillow talking. I said that in the beginning. He made Holly hate this woman. He did that, y'all. He made Holly hate this woman by the things that he was saying to Holly about his baby mama. He did that. He brought all this to Holly. Holly didn't live in this girl's house. Holly didn't know this girl. He did this. And he poured more hate into Holly. More and more and more. by telling Holly so much stuff about this girl. And it became to be hate. Harley became to grow hate in her heart against Mika. And didn't get to know and find out this girl for herself. She went off for everything her little boy told her. That's what she did. Miss D, I feel like Mika's my little cousin. Yeah. A lot of people saying that too. I got to have a drink to help solve this case. Chicago police done gave me a headache. Oh my God, Miss Hill. She said they done gave her a headache. Hey, I'm driving. Okay, boo, drive safe. I know you be listening, you be driving and stuff. I would never wait on another woman to drive by with my baby daddy. He was still in front of with me. Yeah, I think he wanted both of them. I think he still wanted to sleep with Meek. He wanted to sleep with Holly. He wanted to tell Meek stuff. He wanted to tell Holly stuff. But I really do believe that he wanted Meek. He did not want Holly, but got too invested in Holly, right? And had a baby by her. So he couldn't pull away from Holly the way he wanted to pull away from Holly because he already got too invested with her and he had a baby by her. So now he can't leave Holly, right? Because some men do that. He probably didn't really want to be with Holly like that. He still wanted to be with Meek. He still loved her. But now he done got too invested. Because now he done told all of Meek business to Holly. And he know now if he leave Holly, then I'm telling y'all this because this is how narcissists think. Right? Damn, if I leave Meek, it's going to be some shit. It's going to be some mess if I leave Meek. So I can't leave Meek. I can't leave her. So what I'm going to do now? Because I can't leave her. So now I got to play two sides of the field. I got to play two sides of the field. Wait, hold on. I don't know why it's doing this. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, just give me 1 second, y'all. I was trying to I don't know why this. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. I'm going to send you this case with how a baby mama unalived the baby dad. Oh my God, yeah, send it to me, baby. What in the hell is going on with these people? Like, oh my God. Everything got to be unalive. Why you just can't talk stuff out? Like, why I have to be this way? I don't like that. Like, why I have to be that way? God damn. Open book, exactly. Hollywood not took her ass to the gym and kept out of Carlos and Mika beef. Open book, yes, because her mama said he wanted to make it work with Mika, and she said no. The mother did say that. She did. I hope he finds someone else and move on from Holly. See, he can't move on from Holly right now. He cannot move on from Holly right now, y'all. Because, see, now, one thing about a narcissist, when their hands is tied, they have to stay with you. His hands is tied right now. So he got to stay with Holly until this shit gets sorted out. Because if he leave Holly may turn his punk ass and he may go to fucking jail. So he got to stay with Holly right now. He got to stay with Holly until this shit gets sorted out. Once it gets sorted out and he know the case is finally closed and there ain't going to be no charges, he going to go on about his life. He's not going to fuck with Holly no more. Now, let me tell you this. If he make Holly too mad, and nobody don't go to jail, and Holly move on with somebody else. And if he fuck with Holly too bad, Holly gonna ass out. Okay? Now, the only reason Holly may not ass out, because one thing about a narcissist, when you fuck with them and add them out, they coming back for you. So these two bitches may leave in peace. But he got to stick with Holly right now. His goal is he has to stick with Holly right now. He has to. Because Holly is the key point of this shit right now. Now, if y'all got them that been following me for a long time, y'all know I speak on this narcissistic shit now. Now, he got to stay with Holly for now. He got to stay with her for now. Okay? Because they got to work this shit together. You know, behind the scenes and all that shit, they got to keep talking. Then after a while, he's not going to stay with Holly. He's not going to build a relationship and be with Holly forever. It's not going to fucking happen. It's not. Let's see here. I'm skipping comments. I'm trying to get to everybody's comments. Let me see. Yes, D. He probably told Holly he's leaving her for Mika. Yes. Yes. I'm watching so much criminal TV. Hell, my city is I used to watch the 48 Hours like crazy, y'all. That was my goddamn show right there. But shit started getting so goddamn crazy. I had to start watching that shit for a minute. But yeah, 48 Hours, yeah, man. I used to watch that shit all the time. But see, he can't leave Holly right now, y'all. He can't leave Holly right now. He got to stick with Holly. He got to stick with Holly and make sure. See, they're still under investigation. And you got to remember that Holly ain't got her son. Holly's son is with the grandmother, which is her mother, right? So he got to make sure Holly get that baby back and everything. He got to stick with Holly right now. Okay? He got to stick with Holly. He got to be with her right now. For real. He got to be with Holly. He cannot leave Holly right now. Okay? He got to be with her. Maybe somewhere down the line, Holly going to be gone. He going to be with another woman. And guess what? Holly and that other woman gonna go through the same shit. Okay? Gonna go through the same shit. Sure. Mika was talking to him. She changed her phone number. Yes, she did, because the mother said that. The mother said she changed her number. And the mother also said that she moved. And I think that's when the mother said he stalked her at her job. And then he seen her one day and stalked her, and she was running down the street from him. Mm-hmm. That man dangerous, y'all. That man dangerous. Let me see. I'm missing some comments here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Girl, my brother would have got street justice on. Girl. Ooh, baby. I think a lot of people would, Miss Hill. I think a lot of people would. This is deep. This is deeper than what we think it is. And see, this is deep to us, right? Because we're on the outside looking in on it, right? See, the cops may not look at it as we looking at it, right? Of course, we're the community. No matter where we stay, we're the community, right? So we're going to look at it different. We're going to have eyes open, ears open, all options, right? But they're going to look at it as though the perspective of being a police officer. That's how they're going to look at it. And being a detective and being a DA and all that. Yeah, that's how they're going to look at it. They both going to jail. Ooh, they need you, girl. They can't hide it for long. Someone will find them. You better say it. Shit, you better say it. But y'all, before I get off of here, I just gotta play this again. I gotta play Hold on, y'all. I need to play. And Keys, I played your video today. Don't come for me. Don't you strike my channel. Y'all, I need to just play this part again with the witness said.
How did she walk away? The witnesses was there giving.
Hold on. Let's go back.
Walk away. Why did they was?
Hold on, Mama Tina. I got you, right? I got you. How did she walk away? How did he walk away? And Carlos, we ain't forgot about you. This is we trying to get Holly up out of here, right? We on your ass next though. However, how did he walk away? How did she walk away? The witnesses was there giving statements, right? But why didn't the police or why didn't nobody pay attention to when the witness said this shit? What did you say, witness? Now we don't know what the witness looked like, so I got.
Yeah, I believe that, Joanne. Sis, I definitely do believe that.
It was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, "Oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch?" And it was
what?
Like, it's not.
Oh, hold on. What you say, witness? What you say, witness? Somebody said what?
What I mean, and it was like a huge scene. There was a lot of people around us, and one person even said like, "Oh, don't even give him your number. Don't even give him nothing. Why would you snitch? Why would you snitch?" And it was.
So it was people at the crime scene helping Carlos. I told y'all that. I said he was not there alone. He knew some of them people. That's why their statements got overlooked. Because
did y'all hear that again? Y'all, I can't get over that. I cannot get over someone on that team told this witness that. I can't get over it. That's crazy. That's some crazy work. Hey, Robin. I believe if she don't give the baby to her mom, that CPS would have did it. I believe if she did. No, she ain't get a baby to the mama. CPS took that baby. CPS took the baby and gave that baby to her mother. And CPS took that baby from him and gave that boy, the little boy, to Meek's mama. CPS did get involved in this. So she ain't willingly give her baby to her mama. CPS did that. They did that. She ain't willingly do shit. Mm-hmm. See, the police department can't stop that. They can't stop that. Because CPS can look at this, that baby's in danger because of what the mama did. And they have to do an investigation. So what they probably is working with the police department. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, y'all. It's just so crazy. It really is. It's a lot. It's a lot to uncover. It's really a lot. But he's not going. He ain't gonna be with Holly long. He ain't gonna be with Holly. They definitely gonna break up. I don't know who gonna leave who, but I think that boy gonna leave her. But right now he can't. You know, he tied to her right now. He's tied. They're Bonnie and Clyde right now. That's what they are. They hanging in the balance together. You know, their life is on the balance right now. You know, I don't know who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. So they got to stay together right now as Bonnie and Clyde. You know, yeah. And honey, so how, Lord, where is Holly family at, y'all? Where's her family? Her family. Well, honey, let me tell you something. Holly family is his family. They not saying a motherfucking thing. These two bitches' families is quiet as a motherfucking mice. They not saying nothing. They quiet. They not saying nothing. I don't know if they got an attorney. An attorney told them shut the fuck up. But baby, they ain't saying shit. Do you think that it would be a trial and they both would pay their... Well, the only reason to be a trial, they get convicted. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason to become a trial. if the DA pick up on it and open it up and they be arrested, and that's the only reason it will become a trial. That's it. Other than that, it won't be a trial. And before it be a trial, yeah, they got to be arrested, have to be indicted, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like you got, once they lock you up for a crime, you have to be indicted within 3 months. In 3 months. Within 3 months, you got to be indicted. So they got to get locked up first. Oh, Lord, Joanne. He won't, because he's going to jail for another case. Because I know he go to court for that domestic violence case for Meek on October the 8th. So I don't know if that case will be dismissed because she's not here. You know what I'm saying? To represent herself. We don't even know how that's going to take a turn, y'all. We don't know. They may even dismiss that. What do y'all think about that? I'm just saying. Hey, Miss D and Chad. Hey, baby, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, G, how you doing, darling? Exactly, Joanne. The father should have got her son. His son will hate him. Oh, yeah, his son. Listen, I don't know what the grandmama told him already. I don't know because I'm not there, so I don't want to speculate. But I'm quite sure the grandmama probably done stood and told him what's going on. The grandmama probably don't want to go from detail to detail. But when it all unfolds, that boy gonna know the truth. And he might not ever want to see his father again. Ever. He might not ever love him again. He might not ever want to have contact with him again. And he old enough to speak how he feel. He's going on 8 years old. He old enough to know how he feel. Look what he said. He asked his grandmother. He said, Grandma, why they do that to my mama? Why they treat my mama like that? Come on now. Come on. That son, her grandson was broken. He asked his grandmother, why they do my mama like that? Yes. Can't the family go to the court? I don't know. I don't know how they'll do that case on the 8th. I'm not even sure. I mean, shit, the way they doing this shit now, acting like they don't give a damn. Shit, they might throw this shit out. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know what they would do with it. Well, I think they may be looking at him sideways, because if you have an active case of violence, they are you even around the person who the case against. See, the thing is with that, yeah, it is a violent case, but the thing is she's not here to defend herself. Would they let the family defend her? I don't know. Do the family have evidence of the way he was treating her? Do they have videos? What do they have? If they let the family come in and testify for her, I don't know, because I don't know how Chicago work, y'all. I don't know. I don't know how they would do their case. The only thing we got to do, we got to sit back and see. Somebody going to bring that story. Well, I do follow this other lady. She's a journalist. So I'm quite sure after the 8th, she will post about it. Yeah, she's a journalist, and I do follow her. Neither the person who for her life and him called the authorities. Well, I seen a live when she gave her baby to her mom, not CPS. Well, that's not what the journalist said. The lady I follow, she's a journalist, and the guy is a journalist also. And he was told, this is what he said, he was told that CPS took her baby and gave her baby to her mother until the investigation was over. The journalist said CPS was called and stepped in. And maybe that's one of her people saying that, but no. They said that CPS took that baby. Poor baby. It crushed his heart so sad. Yes, yes. And then Mika mother, remember y'all, if y'all watched one of her videos, she stated too that because the journalist, the lady asked her, how did you get your granddaughter? She said CPS stepped in, took the baby from the boy, and gave the baby to her. Did y'all see that video? I seen that video. The lady that interviewed Meek's mother asked her, how did she get the baby? She said they took the baby from the boy and gave the baby to her until the investigation, you know, I guess was solved or whatever, but she's fighting for full custody. CPS took the baby to the grandmother, like Roya D said. Yes, that's what they said. So we don't know, y'all. We just got to wait and see. I guess because the journalist that I do follow, I mean, she always says she come out with information only when she know it's accurate, you know. And I follow her. You know, she be talking some good shit. And she did mention the case on October the 8th. She did mention that case. And, you know, basis, she's, you know, she don't know how it's going to go neither. She really don't. Yes, Joanne, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, they both endangered the children. They did. They both. The baby sit in the car while she out pound. You know. That bullet could have ricocheted and went inside that car and hurt that baby. You know. So, yeah, I do believe CPS did step in and take her baby. But, you know, people going to make her look good. Like they're making her look, you know, like they're doing. You know, they're going to make her look good. You know. They're covering up for her. A lot of things they are covering up for her ass. You know, and it's sad that a lot of people out here nowadays, they don't go for what's right. You know, they don't. They don't. Some people just don't care for what's right. The ladies and the man that are journalists was talking facts. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I like them. He funny as hell. He said, oh my God, they beat the hell out of me. Yo, he had me cracking up. You know, let me tell you something. Being a journalist is you know, it can come to dangerous situations too. You got to be careful being a journalist. You know what I'm saying? But he funny. I like him. Yeah, I like him. He a cool guy. But when he talk, he funny. Ramika had a lot going for herself. Yeah. And that's the sad part. And you know, you want to be honest, the damn stupid ass Holly had something going for herself if she would have stayed in her fucking lane and mind her damn business. You know, and worked on your schooling. You was going to school, you know, to be who you want to be. Just like Meek was going to school to be who she want to be, but you want to downplay her career. I would never watch no old people ass. Okay? But you was going to school for just to be some type of law enforcement or whatever you wanted to be. So why she couldn't go to school and be who she wanted to be? And you sitting out here dogging her career. But not one time she could dog your career. But both of y'all careers are good careers and there's money involved. So why you want to downplay her career? You should have been focused on your own career and your own child and your own so-called boyfriend. And not have so much hate in your heart for this girl. And have so much jealousy in your heart. See, let me tell you something. Jealousy is a disease. Jealousy is a big disease. And jealousy will get a person to get you gone. Jealousy is a very, very harsh, nasty, evil thing. Jealousy is a nasty spirit, and a person will do and say anything towards you or against you. Jealousy is evil. It's evil. Yes, open book. Yes. Yes. You ain't lying about that. Facts, D. They both need to pay for what they did. Yeah. Like, you're gonna sit here and downplay this girl's career, you know what I'm saying? But thinking your career, all of that, why her career, you know, you downplay this girl's career. I would never tell no one that my boyfriend gave me a disease. Girl, he probably done gave your nasty ass one too. Uh-huh. And how did you know that? Because Carlos told you that? He told you that. That's how you knew that. Carlos told you she was a CNA and going to school to be a nurse? How did you know that? Because he told you that? Still what you saying as a woman should, a woman that you're not, you should say, oh, that's nice. That's cool. I'm glad she's doing something for herself. You didn't give this girl no praise. Anything this boy came back and told you against against Ramika, you just threw it under the dirt. It was nothing. You had nothing to say good about this woman. Nothing. You downplay her career. You downplay her parenting. You downplay her success with her clothing. You downplayed her period in all angles because you were so deeply invested into that narcissist until he had you blindsided, until you couldn't see nothing for what it was really worth. And that's the way narcissist does. That's what they do. You didn't give yourself time. But what it should have told you, though, Holly, that she was not really the bad, evil spirit person you thought she was, or what he told you she was, because she even allowed you and that boy to take her son out to eat with y'all as a family. Did you think about that? If she was so-called of a bitter baby mama, the first thing she would have told that boy, my baby ain't going around that bitch like some baby mamas woulda. Fuck you and her baby and your dinner. I'm just telling you what some baby mama would have said. But no. You painted Mika to be a nasty, evil person. Like her mama said, y'all painted her to be a devil. I don't believe she was. I believe she wanted to be left alone. That's what I believe. I do truly believe at some point that girl got tired and wanted to be left alone. And I started feeling that way when the mama, well, I was feeling that way from the beginning, right? But when the mama came out and said that her baby moved and changed her phone number, I said, oh, the mama confirmed what the fuck I was thinking. Bingo. Yeah. Yeah, Holly was insecure and slow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Insecure and slow. And Holly was a troublemaker. And Holly was jealous. And you know what, y'all? I think Holly's jealousy played a big role in all of this. Holly was so jealous until her jealousy became bitter. And her bitter turned into hate. Come on now. Because that haven't I said that many times on my platform way before this story? Jealousy turns into what? Hate and bitter. And what happens after that? They'll start to plotting against you. Making you lose your job. Calling your job. Calling where you live. All kinds of shit. Because jealousy is an evil spirit. It's very evil and demonic. Very evil and demonic. Yeah. So that's what happened to Holly. And as that boy was telling Holly stuff, he don't realize that he was making Holly hate this girl more and more and more and more. He was putting more hate into Holly's heart than Holly already none had. He was just adding more fuel to the fire. Holly was burning up inside, y'all. She was steaming inside because she hated this girl guts. And he was making it more and more worse. He don't know he was setting fire. He was steaming Holly up even more. I keep telling Holly stuff. That's what he was doing, y'all. Holly was laying beside him, just taking it all in. Oh, Holly was on fire. Holly was on fire, baby. And one day, Holly knew that she was going to explode. She knew it. Holly was a ticking time waiting bomb. That's what Holly was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Holly had everything together, mapped out, she'd already, probably did all the phone calls and, and I don't know if y'all heard Key live. He did one live because I was on his live that day when he said that, you got to pay $25 a month to stay in contact with the people that give you your license to carry. So if anything happens that you have to use your weapon, they help you out. I was like, well, say it ain't so. He did his research on it, honey. Because he thought back, he said, that's what they told him when he got his license. Say it ain't so. I'll be goddamn. That's why she paid that goddamn $25 a month. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy, y'all. Lord have mercy. Because I had another live for y'all today. But you know what? I had to switch this live up. I had another live. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I canceled that live off and I had to switch this live up. Because I had to do this live today. And I'm going to keep on this story. I ain't letting this story go. Brittany, no, I wish them fools would have went on about their gym business because Mika was going to wipe some old people ass. Right, Miss Hill. That's true, D. Firearms insurance. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. That's why Holly paid that goddamn $25, honey, a month. Honey, when Keith said that, honey, I said, say it ain't so. He done goddamn it turned Holly into a narcissist like him. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all, if y'all want to donate me a coffee to help with my channel, y'all is more than welcome, honey. My mom would drop my link. I got to reach out to one of my moms. I have not seen her in a couple of days. I have to make sure she's okay. So I'm going to have to reach out to her later. Well, now they both have to reap what they sow. Yes, they is. Both of them bitches, them clown ass bitches. Yeah, I don't got no step. Oh, Lord, I ain't going to say what I want to say because, child, sometimes I try not to. I be wanting my blessings, Lord. So sometimes I got to watch my goddamn mouth. But he set Holly off, y'all, for the last time. I'm going to say, y'all, I'm telling y'all, he was adding film to Holly, and Holly was blind. Holly didn't see it. Holly was on fire. Holly was boiling. Her blood was hot as a motherfucker. She was boiling, baby, because of the stuff that he was feeding her. He was feeding her stuff. And you know what I want to say to that little boy? How could you sit there and feed Holly things evil about your baby mother and your child be in your presence around Holly, not knowing if Holly would have did anything to your fucking son? You don't really know how Holly really felt about your son, do you? Do you, little boy? You don't know that. Because there's no way Holly could love your son and hate his mother. Did you think about that? You didn't think about that, little boy? You didn't think about that, boy? There's no way that Holly loved your son and hated his mother guts. Holly couldn't stand his mother. And you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be ashamed of yourself. And baby, let me tell you something. God got you, because your day coming. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you ever in your life think something good gonna come out of this by you. You will never sleep good at night. Ever. Whether you go to jail or not, you will never sleep good at night. But you ain't no way you thought Holly loved your son. How could you think that? How could you think that Holly loved your son? And you was turning Holly against your baby mother, which is his mother. And Holly hated your baby mother. So how the fuck did you think she loved your son? Impossible. But you didn't think about that, did you? You didn't think about that. Because that was not on your mind to think about. What was on your mind is to turn Holly against Mika and to hate Mika. That was on your mind. Right, D. 100D. Right, D. It's possible that he hated the son too. Yep. Ain't no way. There's no way. Ain't no motherfucking way in the world. And that's what a lot of these men get it twisted at. How could you be with another woman and she's dogging your baby mother out and you got a child with her, or children with her, and you think she loved your children? Holly, you will get what's coming to you, Holly. Whether it's through the justice system or not. Because you reach what you sow. And let me tell you, your life will never be happy again. I don't give a fuck what type of job you get. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck about his family. You're going to live with this the rest of your life. And you're going to pay for this. You're going to pay for this. You took a life. And you think you're going to be on this earth the rest of your life and live in peace? It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, that's true, Miss Hill. That is true. But he got Holly thinking Mika wanted him. And that's why Mika was so insecure and so uptight, you know, because she knew Mika was beautiful. See, that because that bitch was going to school to be law enforcement, whatever the bitch wanted to be, you still couldn't touch Mika. And you knew that. That's why you talked about her fucking career. and her car was in the shop, and her father gave her a disease, but you made the father look bad when you even came out with that, you dummy. That didn't make you look good as a woman when you came on your platform and said some shit like that. That didn't make you look good. How did that make you look? Because what that should have told you, if you had common sense, well, damn, if he burned her, he cheated on her, he might burn me and cheat on me, and I might can't get rid of what he gave me. Young dummy. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something, Holly. Sometimes when we do things out here in life, sometimes it even can come back to our family members. I think a lot of people, get that misscrewed sometimes. It can come back to your loved ones, the one you love the most, such as your mama, your daddy, and your fucking kids. I'm just saying. Okay? Yeah. It can do that. Sometimes it'll come back to the one that you love the most. And that's your mama again, Holly, your daddy, and your kids. Don't forget that, Holly. Don't forget I told you that. Don't forget I told you that. Because, Holly, I know you're not sleeping at night. And I know that little boy, his little pissy ass, I know he ain't sleeping at night neither. Every time he come outside to go to the goddamn store or go anywhere, get some gas or whatever, that motherfucker probably looking over his shoulder. And see, motherfucker, he can't have no pistol. He can't have one, Holly. And you might not be around all the time, Holly. And I want to say this. We don't need no copycats around the world to what Holly did, right? Thinking she got a restraining order for protection and when it got a pow-pow for protection to be evil, so if she do something to somebody, she can get off. We don't need this around the world because we got a lot of evilness already going on around the world. So we don't want this to be a copycat of what Holly did, people. We don't need this to be a copycat, y'all, of what Holly did. How you doing, Alyssa Hillings? We don't want this to be a copycat around the world, y'all. Well, let me go get me a registered pistol. And if I got to beef with somebody, let me go down here and put a protective order against them. So if I got to do what I need to do, I can do what I got to do and holler self-defense. We don't need that because our world is already going crazy. Violence all the time, all around the country. So we don't need Holly to make things like this go viral in our country. We don't need nobody like Holly like that. We want people to get licensed, not for just to be evil. We want them to get it in the right way and use it the right way. Okay? That's what we want. Exactly, D. No copycat. Right. Right. So we want people to get theirs and get it in the right way and use it the right way. We don't need no copycats out here. Because our country is already in the uproar. We're going through a lot already, y'all. We're going through a lot already. And we don't need stuff like this. We don't need stuff like this. Exactly, Joanne. Oh, yeah, Sexy Ray, most definitely. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Everybody get their day. Everybody get their day. And Holly, your son is what? And see, these little children, probably would never know they brothers. And especially Holly's son, because Holly's son is what, 6 months? See, that little boy, I don't even know her son's name. I don't know, I hate to keep calling him little boy. See, he knows about Holly's son because he's old enough to know. But Holly's son will never, probably now, get to know his brother. Yeah. This never going to go away, y'all. Because when Meek's son get old enough and maybe want to come around and run it, and maybe if he runs to Holly's son or whatever the situation may be, you don't know how that will go down. We don't know nothing. We don't know. But Holly's son definitely won't know Meek's son. And that's facts. And at this point, I don't think the grandmother would want to be bothered. I don't think the grandmother would care at this point. And I'm going to be honest to y'all. I wouldn't give a damn if that was my grandson suffering because of what happened to his mother. I wouldn't give a damn. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Because the simple fact, Holly didn't think about these children. Holly went in a jealous rage and couldn't control her behavior and her actions. That's what happened. Holly went on a rage that day. She could not control herself. She spent out of control because of hate and jealousy and evilness. That's what Holly did. Holly is not innocent. And she never would be innocent in my eyes. Nope. This is a sad situation, y'all. I'm going to still cover this story. Every time something come out, I will cover the story. Give my opinion on it, how I feel about it. I'm not going to let it go. You know, in between doing other commentary, you know, I definitely will give my opinion about it and how I feel. So I'm going to jump up off of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. I love you guys. This was a great live. I enjoy all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I enjoy each and every last one of y'all. Everybody's opinions always matter when you come in this chat. The only thing we say, just keep everybody, be respectful to everybody's opinion. Everybody's always welcome, no matter what kind of topic that we have. You know, and I appreciate it, every last one of y'all. Thank you, Lante. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Brittany, too. Thank you, Miss Hill. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Shay Shay. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. And I will keep y'all updated as things come out. I will definitely keep y'all updated. And we'll continue this case on, y'all. That's the best we can do. You know? And we can keep them family in prayers. And definitely keep her son in prayers, y'all. Definitely keep her son in prayers. Definitely. Nothing but a little cutie pie. And y'all, and also you know, I'm gonna make sure I do the update about once it comes out about the court date on October the 8th. I don't know what's gonna happen again with that, but I keep my ears closed to see what happens. I miss listening to Miss D live. I just go back to listening to her last week because my job got me so busy now. Oh, okay. That's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable. You know, you got to work. You got to take care of your household and your family. That comes before anything. So I definitely do understand. So thank y'all for timing in. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. The story I had for today, I will do for tomorrow. Yes, because I even did the thumbnail and everything, y'all. But when I seen this, I'm like, wait, hold up. Okay, let me switch this over. And I deleted that live that I had for the day, and I came up with this live. So I'll do that one tomorrow. So I love you guys. You guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for timing in. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Sis, thank you for the coffee. You know who you are. I love you. Y'all stay prayed up. Please stay prayed up on these YouTube streets. Stay prayed up in real life. And always remember to keep God first in everything you do. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.